my gosh, he's back. What happened last week, you might ask yourself? Well, I'll tell you what. I was tired. I was plumb tuckered. I tell you what. I couldn't bring myself to be alive for that time. Yeah, I'm doing my best Ron White impression. Don't mind me. I'm trying. I'm unsuccessfully trying, but I'm trying. They took the chair and broke it on my leg. Oh my gosh, he's back. What happened to last? What's good, chat? The whole no one's there. Don't worry, it's okay. Gone for a week. Y'all already gave up on me. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll wait for you. First, there he is. How you doing, dude? All right, what am I on? What am I on? Who knows half the time? I'm starting something cool on my channel. Freedom sponsor mid. MD medical doctors. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they knew some medical doctors, I mean, they totally probably would. I don't know. This is just speculation. That's just a theory, a game theory. I don't know. How you doing, Meng? I'm doing pretty good. What's up, game members? How is everybody? How is how Amzer's peoples? Yeah, how Amzer's peoples. We're gonna pop the chat out so I can read you all over on my right here. Makes it 10 times easier. All right, so for those of you who don't know, this is a channel review stream where I review your channel. You know, see how original of an idea that was? That was so cool. I came up with that all on my lonesome. No, it's not. That's a lie. But I've been reviewing channels for quite some time. Why are you saying sponsor you, dude? I don't know who you are. And you're asking the wrong dude right now. I definitely would have to say that. And on top of that, I'm going to put this out there as that sort of thing. I'm not exactly sure why a place would sponsor you if you really haven't uploaded anything to your channel. That doesn't make any sense. But let's just point that out. I want to point this out so far. This is not a shout out stream. This is not a hey, what's up stream. This is me helping you to my best disability. Yeah, we don't do shout outs here. We help people. That's what we do. I've been doing this help thingy for about 2 years now, trying to give as many thoughtful advices that I possibly can. For those of you who are new here, this is the objective behind this is for you guys to learn what I have gained in knowledge to help you out. And the best part is, you don't have to pay anything for it. I'm giving you free SEO advice. What is that? Well, that's search engine optimization. So I'm going to help you guys out today. I'm going to help you guys out tonight. And I know it's not a very long stream, but it's usually here just to try to get as many people as I can in such a short amount of time. So to keep things nice and running smoothly, I want to introduce you guys to the Wheel of Morality. Now, here's the Wheel of Names. This is wonderful little wheel. It's a randomizer. Pretty much how it works is I'm going to say list is open in the chat. That is your opportunity to say, hey, could you please review my channel? And you put that in there and only ask once. Please don't spam it because I do not acknowledge people who spam, because that seems to me when I see that is that you're trying to make sure someone else can't get on the list, and we don't want to do that because we don't want to make people angry, because I end up looking over people that I see spamming, and I don't want that happening. And I'm just going to direct their attention to you, so don't do that. The next thing I want to say is when the list is closed, that is your opportunity to listen and learn from other people if you weren't the one chosen. So please, please, please keep your anticipation caps ready because I will open the list again. So I'm going to get this started. Please pay attention to the chat at all times. And of course, this beautiful mug that sits on this side of the microphone to help you guys out. I also need to know if I'm peaking at all because I've been messing around with my mic quality and I just want to make sure everything's looking beautiful and awesome right now. Yeah, so that being said, where's my little pop-up chat? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. And again, anyone that's asked for a review before this point in time, I have not seen it, and it will not go on this list. So please pay attention. List is open. Also, I upgraded the artwork on my channel. It's looking pretty dope, not gonna lie. It was chiming wind chimes. It's time for a revamp. Where's the beautiful mug you speak of? Yeah, I have no idea. Eli, Eli's already like, get me on that list again, my man, my dude. I also forgot to set the 30-second timer. So you guys got extra seconds here. Here we go. 30-second timer starts. There we go. Yeah, choose me. Okay. Well, I mean, like, you just got to pray to the gods of the ville. And once you pray to the gods of the ville, you'll never know what you can get out of it. Akuba. That's a cool name. I like it. Shia Khalifa. Can you add Jesus to the list? Not me. Jesus. I don't think I can. I would appreciate a review. Well, that is a very nice way to ask. I appreciate the politeness. That is loud. Ow, my ears. Okay, so list is closed. All right. Let me just get the rest of y'all in here. Y'all have some fun. Talk amongst yourself. Topic of the night. Teen Titans, the original series on Cartoon Network. Anime or American cartoon? That should, don't start fights. Don't fight. All right, let's continue. Just give me a moment to get all these people on here. This is rigged. Stop posting, but you can check me. All right. Yes, for you, then your name goes on the list. Well, that's how I would appreciate some guitar playing like back in the Renaissance time, like Baron. Oh, man. I don't know too many Renaissance songs. I'm going to learn some. I'm going to learn some for you. Little cousin loves Teen Titans. Right? Are we talking Teen Titans Go or OG Teen Titans? Because I personally am in the crossroads of acknowledging the fact that Teen Titans Go does not exist. But that's only because I'm not a big fan of it. But that's my opinion. Let's get that spinning. That is very loud today. Maybe, did I adjust my headset? That is uber loud. Mr. The Reverts. Also, I forgot to mention this little ditty. If you're not here and you ask for a review, you got 30 seconds to get back to me. And if you're not here, I go to the next person. Your name comes off that list. Yeah, boy, that Teen Titans Go. Me and your cousin will never be friends. Let's see, Mr. The Reverts, you here? Look at that. Last name on the list, first name to be picked. It's not rigged. I promise you it's not rigged. You upload funny video to review you. I would hope so if your channel name's Funny. Let's take a look here. Ooh.
Hey, what is up, guys? Mr. The Reverts here, and welcome back to another Specialist Guide. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Recon in the Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Can I make a little notation here? Why do you sound like Scarce, dude? You sound like scary like Scarce. Okay, anyways.
Beta. Now, Recon, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best specialist in the game, because he can give your team so much intel on the location of the enemy team. I feel that a very good team comp should have one Recon.
Hey guys, Scarce here. Left is Rick. Hey! Okay, so let's talk about the channel banner. First off, congrats on the 11K subscribers. That is awesome. But secondly, I want to give you some little advice. I love how this banner looks. However, there is a small itty bitty butt to it. You get that so much, dude. You seriously do sound like Scarce. He is Scarce secretly. Aha! Secrets revealed. Mr. The Reverts is a 1 million subscribers YouTube channel named Scarce. Didn't he lose that boxing match? I forget. I think he did. He did. I'm sorry for the loss. You can get him next time. But let's talk about the banner. The banner looks pretty good. Usually, most of the time, I don't usually recommend this up here because here's the reason. the likelihood of people copying, writing that down and putting it into something else is a very small likelihood, and you can't click it, you can't copy it, and because of the inaccessibility for something like that, it would be a little bit harder for an individual trying to look at that. Are you viewing Scarce Second channel? You know it. You know I am. So what I'm... hey guys, Scarce here. Anyways, what I recommend for this is I actually wouldn't recommend, because like, also imagine like maybe about more than half of the people that watch your channel are also watching it from like a cell phone. This is my little pantomime of a cell phone, and as they're looking through the cell phone, they're not going to be switching through apps trying to put in the correct channel name, because they're not going to remember exactly how it's put in there, even though obviously it's the same thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they will have to switch. Yeah, so try to make it more accessible to them. Like you have it right here in your channel links, which is great. I'm glad you have your Twitter there. Try to get your Twitch there as well. Man, there were no losers in that event. You know what I mean. True that. True that. Such a money grab. Anyways, Scarce, I'm a big fan. Yeah, I've been watching you since you were like 10,000. No. But I like how the upload sections at the top, you got your individual playlist. Is actually really well laid out. So keep going on that. It's been exposed. You know it. Call of Duty World War II, tips and tricks, news, and more. What's going on, guys? Scarce here, or Reverts. I upload... Sorry, it's one of those things. It's just, now it's stuck in my head. Anyways, I upload Call of Duty World War II, tips and tricks, news, gameplay, commentaries, and more. I also keep updated on any Call of Duty World War II news or info. If you like these videos, then please subscribe. Now... what I like it, but what bothers me is that you're focusing solely on Call of Duty World War II when there's a new Call of Duty coming in the line. What is it, Black Ops 18? I forget. But there's a new Call of Duty coming in the line, and it's just really hard to see you like focus on just one thing, since the Call of Duty is such a broad thing to cover. And World War II Call of Duty is going to be going out of sequence in the next year or two, and at that point in time, you'll need something else to run off of. So that's my concern as you being a YouTuber, is that you're focusing way too heavily on one game specifically. Not necessarily meaning that's entirely a bad thing, because obviously it is working for you, but it's gonna run dry eventually, and then because of the lack of interest, only due to time and the fact that more games keep coming out. So that's my that's my concern, and I also bring you your latest drama news. Exactly. That's my concern. But the next thing I definitely want to make mention here is I kind of want to see a little bit more about you. What got you into this? What this is your about section. We want to learn more about you. So tell us more about what you do, who you are, what it is that you can bring to the table. And I want to see that. I want to see more about you, and I also want to see an upload schedule. It's cool that you have your social media here, but honestly, it doesn't belong here. It belongs down here, right where your Twitch belongs. So put your Twitch link here as well, and make it so it's more like, I don't know, I don't even know what this is. Make it in that section. I remember game battles. I used to do Call of Duty. Used to do competitive Call of Duty. Yeah, and so put the Twitch before the game battles thing, and then continue on. Covering COD in general. Plays Black Ops 4. Okay. So, okay, you got fans in here, MJ, Mr. The Reverts. When you're a Roblox YouTuber. Right, he loves killing virtual people. Hey, no one kills virtual people here. Only virtual hugs. So I would probably get rid of this and just expand more on who you are, what you do, and what else you cover. Maybe if you are doing Call of Duty Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on here, it would probably be a cool idea to maybe update this to be more relevant to what's going on right now. And yeah, that's my commentary on that. Let's check out your Twitter to see how active you are on there. You want to see? All right, I like that you kept your banner and you carried it on over here. There is a positive and negative to the banner, and the positive part is it looks very similar to the one that's on your YouTube channel. So you're keeping your continuity and putting it over here. I kind of wish it looked more like it, honestly. The next thing I want to say is, because the picture is so large, and I ran into this too, for some reason when you go upload on Twitter, it looks fine. Did you get in the hashtag meet the dev? I haven't gotten on there yet. I haven't even been home for the last few days. So, the words that I was looking for. Oh, yeah. for some reason, when you go to upload it initially, it looks fine. The Twitter icon and everything looks fine. And then when, well, not the icon, but the banner looks fine. But then when it finally gets onto Twitter, it looks really pixelated. So you're having a big issue with this blown out, pixelated kind of look on here. It looks a little fragmented. So maybe get a higher resolution picture that you can put up here. Next, I kind of want to see YouTube.com, Mr. I kind of want to see more so your logo, your branding coming from here to here. So, like, for example, this would be my Twitter right here, and that is my in-depth Twitter. Okay, this is my Twitter here. Hey, they fixed it. Okay, so I carried over my branding from my YouTube channel from where it is here, so that way it's the same branding, so we don't get lost. And yeah, shh, we don't want to see that. Not right now. So try to keep your branding consistent and carry it over. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say in the long and short. But let's see your activity on there. I like that you're uploading your own things, but actually you're not. You're letting YouTube do auto uploads on there, and I don't recommend that because all that's doing is helping YouTube put their name on everything on Twitter. And yeah, this is a wonderful platform. We all love it, but we know YouTube's out for #1. And the issue with having YouTube auto upload on there, I look fragmented. Well, thanks. Where was I? I'm gonna start covering Roblox drama. Oh man, is that a thing? Is that a thing? I think you get more. Yeah, that actually might be a thing, but it's gonna be really loud. But the next thing I want to say, when it comes to having YouTube auto upload, auto post for you, is it only at YouTube. It doesn't focus on any hashtags, no keyword, nothing like that. It's just more so trying to get your video up there and then their name out there more, which then drives more attention to their network and their Twitter page. So I'm not saying it's not good that you don't support the platform that you're on, but the platform's not supporting you in this particular case. I want to see you actually post your own videos on Twitter. Next, I know it's pretty long-winded, huh? Next, I want to see more interaction. I like that you're posting on here like on a regular. You are posting here a lot, and that's crazy good. But you're missing out on some key things like hashtags. Twitter operates under hashtags and key phrases and, well, keywords. And when you can start putting those into your search, into your post, you're going to actually see an increase on the search engine optimization for this particular Twitter page. So I would definitely try utilizing your hashtags a little bit more, and also interacting and communicating with other individuals on Twitter is going to definitely help you out in the long run as well. I find that communicating with different businesses or different devs definitely gives you an opportunity and you a leg up, because sometimes they are the type of individuals who might have access to things that you would want to have access to, like games. So yeah, so keep that in mind. Hey Tora, how are you? Is that a new mic? Nah, it's the same mic I've been using. It just sounds amazing. All right, let's continue. Let's go to your playlist. Okay, how's that looking? Your playlist is looking pretty good. You got Black Ops 4 tips and tricks. I know Black Ops 4 literally just came out, so that's fine that this is still expanding. However, bound to Advanced Warfare news, there obviously wasn't too much in that. So my question to you on that front is there something more broad you could put this in? That way it's not a playlist with just one video in it. Because a playlist with just one video in it is not driving the right amount of metadata to that video. It's supposed to be driving metadata to a set of videos. I'm sorry I speak fast. It's where I'm from. I speak extremely fast. What's he doing? He just speaks at 50 BPM at any point in time during the day. I will try to slow it down. My fault. Random channel. Freedom, why am I not partnered yet? I've waited about a week now. I can't give you a solid answer immediately. Ah, my ears. Oh, okay. I might have an answer for you. It's a real quick one, and you might not like it. But this is my speculation. It's not the exact answer, but I am looking at your channel, and I can definitely say you meet one of two criteria. It's the 4K 1K rule, so 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers is how you sign up with any partnership with YouTube or any network. And YouTube has a bit of a grip on networks right now with that rule. Looking at your channel, I couldn't help but notice you are not at 4,000 watch time hours. Most of your videos, out of the, I'm guessing, about 30 that you have about 56 videos each. Each video clocking it at about maybe 5 minutes. 4,000 watch time hours is, what is that, about 235,000 minutes or something along that line. That is a lot of minutes that you need to rack up to watch. So I would continue doing it, but that's my speculation why you haven't been able to join a network or the YouTube partnership program. So just keep that in mind. That's just my speculation. Next. So I would probably try to put this into like a playlist that's more geared towards it. Like just your standard Call of Duty playlist. That might actually help. Let's take a look at your videos. I'm glad you feel like you're learning. That's what the whole thing. Screen frozen. Blackouts 4 ain't out yet, you pleb. Well, listen here. You're right. Honestly, this, you want to see the last Call of Duty I got? Yeah. That was the last one I got. That's the last time I touched Call of Duty. Honestly, I don't know why that's in my desk drawer either. Maybe it's just to remind me. Do you mind reviewing my channel? We're gonna have to leave soon, very soon. I'm sorry, dude. I have to follow my structure because if I break it for anybody, I have to break it for everybody, and that's unfortunate. So let's continue. I don't say kinda. I do like the thumbnails for the most part, but the issue I'm seeing with the thumbnails is they're not really driving for view. So let me explain like psychology of the thumbnail really quick. As far as thumbnails go, when it comes to psychology, people generally in most countries that do it this way, they read from upper left to lower right. So from meow to meow. So what you want is your interesting thing to be on the left and it to suggest to go to the right. And that's my favorite thing to do because psychologically you're going to look. And let me explain that further. I'm going to bring up the other channel that Freedom has called MGN. It's a really awesome channel where I've been dropping awesome clues and tips and tricks on what to do with your life when it comes to YouTube. And I've been
MGN is the MC.
Ow! I've been working on the thumbnails there for a while. So it's out of a new thing. So in this particular thumbnail right here, where I go what to do before recording. There's a lot of psychology in that thumbnail. You don't realize it, but you just looked at the whole thing without actually even thinking about it. So what I did was, and this is something fun, I left subtle hints on where to look, and your mind already looked at it. So I put my face there because people generally identify with faces a lot faster than anything else on the planet. Your mind's cued to generate what looks like a face, and it will look straight at that face before anything else. And it recognizes faces a lot more than anything else. So what I did, I put my face there. But what I also did was some sort of psychology mumbo jumbo here. What I did was got into your head and made you look right. You didn't look right to your own fruition. I made you look right. And what I did was I put the YouTube play button behind me, and I slanted my body to point towards the text that's right here, which you probably have already read at this point in time. Well, you can't because it's really tiny on my screen, but if you went to the channel, you totally could. And what I do this quite often. I just hide the direction to drive your eye to look. So I like, just to give you an idea, it's all about psychology and how you do it. Again, eyes looking up, it makes you just look this way. I should have, honestly, with him here, I should have had him turned around. That way his arm pointed at the text. It's all a matter of direction and misdirection in this case. So I want you to start practicing that idea with your channel as well, because you never know. It's so, like, dude, the psychology of the thumbnail is so cool, and I really recommend checking out how that all works. You kind of almost had it right here. You were so close right here, but everything's so tiny, it's really hard to see. Remember when you're making a thumbnail, yes, in Photoshop or whatever editing program that you use, it's huge, it's massive, it's awesome. You see everything. You're like, oh, it looks really cool, and you get it in there. But the issue you run into is that when you get it, you're looking at something this big, and you're shrinking it down to this. And anything that's there, it's going to lose its like continuity. You're not going to be able to see everything that you put effort into. So, make images bigger. Don't put text on left. And the reason I say that, don't put the text on the left, because generally when people see text on the left, they'll read it, done. They're not going to continue looking. Always try to put the text on the right. Said the German words when I get reviewed. Hey, Joshua V. Harding. Man, it's been forever. How are you doing? So Mr. Reverts, I hope you're still here. 'Cause I know I'm dropping a bunch of stuff all at once. Put it down for 15% and then look at it. That's actually really smart. Yeah, zoom out and then see what it looks like. So let's take a look at this guy.
Hey, what is up, guys? Mr. The
Scarce
Revert
here. Give me 1 second. Nope, your upload schedule is good. Back to the video.
Hey, what is up, guys? Mr. The Reverts here, and this is the week of PAX West over in Boston, and Black Ops 4 is one of the main attractions at this gaming convention, and of course, there has been a few new changes that have been made to Black Ops 4.
Hold up. Shishka Khalifa, you coming at me like that? You said, but you don't drive views, lol. Them thumbnails with 56 views, lol. You know how many views that channel was getting before I took it over? 0. So I think it's doing pretty good. For the last few years, about last year, it's been driving at about 14 to 20 views. Since I started messing around with it and going hardcore on that channel, it's actually tripled the amount of views it's gotten since last year. So I think it's doing pretty good, this, seeing as that I was left with a skeleton. I'm going to defend myself right there. I tell you what, because you can even look at my channel. I drive the views. All right.
Such as the player lobby layout, the codcaster mode, and more.
It's funny you asked that because that's what we're doing right now, Reverts.
Now guys, PAX is basically this really big gaming convention where the new up-and-coming games are mainly showcased, and also they are going to be available to play for the public. There is a PAX event hosted in my city, PAX South. I always go to that every year, but sadly there isn't any new Call of Duty stuff showcased, but still there's like tournaments and that kind of stuff, so it's pretty fun. And yeah, Black Ops 4 is playable at PAX West this week, and some footage of the game has been making its rounds over the internet, and one of them was this image showcasing the player lobby. So it still kinda is the same pretty much, except you can now see everyone's player inside the lobby. It's a little bit like World War II in a way, but I think it looks more clean. And of course, when player customization comes in, you will be able to see the different types of character gear sets.
So here's a hint and suggestion for you. When I'm looking at this video, I'm noticing one thing, and it's like, believe it or not, I hear you, but I am super distracted, and here's why. I'm hearing the gameplay over you a bit more, and because there's movement, my ears are going to start focusing on the gameplay, and I'm going to start hearing the gameplay a lot more than I'm going to start hearing you. And what I recommend through that is mute the gameplay and put up music in the background. Music is actually makes up 50% of anything that you're doing. So put up some sort of music in the background instead of the gameplay, because the gameplay itself is really distracting. I am interested in what you're saying, but I'm so busy watching you getting these kills, I'm getting super distracted from it. So because you got to imagine, like, if I get distracted and I look at channels all the time, imagine how distracted a person who has an attention span issue would be going through. You don't want that to be an issue. All right, Akupa. Actually, I don't do these tomorrow. I do it on MGN at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every Tuesday. Yes. So that would be my recommendation. And when you're doing music, be underneath your vocals, make it about 20 decibels lower. That way we can hear you, but we can still hear the music. Because again, music makes up 50% of any type of production or value that's going on. And if we're left without music, we only got sound. And when we got sound, we're distracted. Hey, Ellie's Vlogs, what's up? So here's a quick rundown of the title. Black Ops 4 new pregame lobby layout, COD caster mode, and crossplay. Good title. The tags, though. Let's talk about the tags. You go Mr. The Reverts, Call of Duty, gameplay, commentary, Bo2, Reverts, leak, information, Mr. Reverts, Xbox, zombies. Okay, so here's the issue that you're running into. You're using a lot of one-phrase words, and you got to meet those things up. You got to make them really big and meaty so you could build the SEO off of those. If you're using general terms like Call of Duty or Call space of space duty, YouTube's going to search your videos based on the singular tag that you're using. It's not going to put them in a collection. It's going to base it on a singular tag that you're using. And if you were to look up the word, I don't know, of, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a couple tens or hundreds of millions of results. So I wouldn't use a broad tag like that. You have to have them nice and talking. I see nothing in your tags about anything doing with the title, and that's a big deal. You could have went with Black Ops new pregame lobby layout, Black Ops 4 new pregame lobby layout, Black Ops 4 COD caster mode, Black Ops 4 crossplay. These are all things you could have been mentioning, but you didn't. You're not once in your tags is that there. Instead, you focused on mainly just the fact that it's Call of Duty. Don't focus on the actual game itself. Focus on what's in the subject of the video. When you can go into that, you'll realize that your tags are almost endless as far as your imagination goes. It could even be something as simple as Black Ops 4 on display at PAX West. That would be a huge, that'd be another tag that you could be using that you're not utilizing. Instead, you're focused on all these little individual pity tags, and the worst part about these little bitty tags is they are not giving you the type of result that you want to get because there's such a broad net to throw. You want to focus that net into a little patch of water that's going to that's going to net exactly what you want people to find you for. So instead of going into a huge this is the tag I want to use, no, go into what would I type in to a YouTube search engine that's going to result in me getting found. And that's the type of stuff you want to put in there. You don't necessarily have to put your name in the tags either. And I say this. I mean, yeah, it builds towards your name, but I say this because technically the name to your channel, on your channel, is already technically a tag. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Ellie's Vlogs. I've been doing this for a while. I used to do it. I used to do it on my channel, and I also do it on MGN. I occasionally will do it on my channel, and I do it here. I do it every week, and for the longest time, I just do it because I want to. And now I'm doing it because I still want to, but I also want to see people succeed. And it doesn't really, to me, matter how big the channel is. My personal view is any channel can be as big as it wants to be if it has the right drive. And usually it's the driver that decides if the channel's going to grow or not show at all. And obviously you know that, seeing as that you got to be sitting at least 100,000 subscribers with the check mark, unless you got grandfathered in like myself. But I don't think that's it. So yeah, so you know where that comes from. Over 600,000 views on my channel. The tags are what gets your views. They help so much. Hardware videos and can't seem to take off. The advice is really useful. I really hope you can take off with this advice. In terms of commentary style, is there anything I can improve on?
on your specialist character. Now, during the beta, there was that annoying little cursor that you were forced to use in order to navigate around the different options in the menu. Treyarch did state that they weren't gonna do away with it completely, but instead they were gonna allow you to use both the D-pad and the cursor to navigate around the menu, which honestly I do not mind at all at the end of the day, but I just think the cursor should be adjusted to be a little faster, because in the beta it was very, very slow. The lobby timer I was okay with, because I actually liked the longer time because it gave me more.
All right, so I'm not sure if you notice this when you talk. You actually have run-on sentences. I feel like when you do these, you shoot from the hip, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But at the same rate, I feel like you could script yourself a lot better. And the best part is, no one would know. No one would know, because you shouldn't be playing the game while you're giving the commentary. But instead of having a run-on sentence, because I heard you say in that, like, I want to say 30-second excerpt, I think I heard you say because about 4 or 5 times, and you didn't really end any of your sentences with a period. So the other thing I want to make mention of when it comes to commentary, since you are not on camera, since you have the power of just being off camera and everything, the thing that you could be working on is you getting rid of the ums, the uhs. Like, I know I do that, but I'm doing it live, so that's not going to be happening anytime soon. But you could get rid of the ums and uhs and sometimes maybe the stammering you might do. I have a stammering issue as well. The other thing, as I said, just script yourself. If you know what you want to talk about, script yourself, and it's going to sound so collected and nice. People are going to watch that. People are going to love that type of stuff. Well, thank you very much, Illy, and Shishka Galiva and Faza. Let's see. Frost does channel reviews on MGN. Yay! Cool, bro. Really love what you do. Thank you. So that would be my recommendation as far as commentary goes. As I said, the benefit of not being on camera, the benefit of everything else, is if you were to do a cut, no one would be able to tell. Let's take a look at their description. I almost said tags again. Let's see. Look at your description. Black Ops 4 new pregame lobby layout, podcast, and let's play. Let me know your thoughts on the comments. Right there. You could have talked a lot more. You could have talked a lot more about what's being covered. I saw that you repeated your title in there, which is okay, but you don't exactly go into too much debt. After you talked about the title, you just asked people to leave a comment on what they think. I would actually go more in depth of what's the subject matter, because that's actually going to build the metadata for that video. You want to build that metadata. All right, Alan Yo-Yo. I didn't say this was a speed run. But what I'm saying here is expand your description of this video a lot more than what it's at. Right now it's just too short. I want to see it a bit longer, because the more information you have there, again, the better the metadata gets built. Let's see. I like that you have a lot of your social media here. You even link things to your other stuff, which is great. It's a good practice to use. And if you're ever looking for music, there's awesome music that's actually located here on YouTube. And a lot of people think I'm full of baloney when I say that YouTube music is good. Believe it or not, they have been upping their game. They have been. Let me bring you over to the create section on YouTube. It's pretty cool. They actually edit more. It seems almost every other week they add more music to their library. So if you're ever looking for music for your channel for anything, that's some drum and bass there. That's nice. They got a bunch of different genres. And the best part is you can look up different types of things like instrumentation, mood, attribution, and they keep adding more. And like their music section is getting outstanding, and I love it. So that if you're looking for music, that's what I would recommend. So you're talking. How are we talking? We talking to everybody that's talking to us at least. All right, cool. You are. So keep that up, because people love interaction. Keep the interaction going, and that's going to be helpful for you as well, because they're going to look at it and go, wow, this guy actually cares about the people that watch, and he takes time out of the day to comment on a few of the comments that are on here. So that means he cares about us, and we're not just another figure or number to him. So that actually means a lot to an individual taking a look at your channel. So keep that up too. No. I completely disagree, Shisha Khalifa. Just use NCS YouTube channel, okay? No. I don't agree with that in the slightest. And I actually made a video over on MGN as to why that's a bad idea. So yeah, that should do it there. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna close that. Oh, no, I wanted that last one. All right. So I hope that helps you out a bit. It's I know it's a lot to take in. It's a lot of information. I sometimes use a website for free music and sound effects. Also, be very careful there, because you never know. You just never know. With YouTube Music and the Create app, you have a guarantee that music, as long as you're a YouTuber, that you're not going to have an issue there. No one can rush a masterpiece. Exactly. It's like, would you rush? The flip, I didn't say go. I completely forgot what I was saying. Would you rush Bob Ross when he's painting one of his pictures? The beautiful man with the beard and the afro? No. Now let me paint a picture however long I want. So let's continue. I really do hope that helps out. Let's spin this. Appreciate it. I'm going to continue grinding and work hard. When Black Ops 4 comes out, I'll work on making the tags and description better and the commentary. Thanks again. No problem. No. He'll never be truly dead. He's alive in all our hearts. OSS Fusion, are you here? Art thou here? Let's see if it's on my screen right here. Oh, this is behind. There we go. Would you Bob Ross when he's rushing a picture? Right. OSS Fusion, you're on the screen. All right? Now we can turn up now we can start that 30-second timer. Here we go. Here we go. You got 30 seconds to get back to me, OSS. Well, I guess he's off the list. There we go. Renaissance music. Okay. I heard, I was told Okupa left. Let's continue spinning the wheel. Oh. Eli Animations. Eli Abomination. Now, Eli Animations, are you here? Are you here, bud? You here? No? Yes? I'm pretty sure you're here. I feel your presence. I feel your presence in the chat. I feel you here. Feel you're here? You're totally here. Put me in, coach. I feel like you're here. I feel like you're here. Is that the song from those really bad? You mean Roundabout? All right. He's not an abomination, he's a saint. Okay, so Eli, let's ow, my leg. I forgot that's my numb spot. But Eli, hi, what's up? Not Eli. Yes, Eli, let's talk. You with the face and the things. So, quick look at your banner. There is an issue I have with it. The big one is that the colors for the text actually bleeds in so much that it's unreadable. I would actually just stick with Eli Animations, use a bolder font, and put an outline on it to separate it from the bat. You feel me, bro? You feel me? Um, Demonic Monkey, what's up? But the yeah, definitely the font needs to be a bit bigger, a thicker font, and with some sort of outline that's separated from the back. Do not use blue. Do not use green. I think in this particular case you want to use white because it's going to be the best thing that's going to pop out of there as best as it possibly can. Don't use black because that's going to again bleed in. Smoke coconuts every day. That is an interesting thing to be smoking. I'm being honest. I mean, there could be worse things. Out of everything that's out in the world, I think coconuts is probably the least thing. Hey, by chance, is your phone by you? No. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to find my phone. Give me 1 second. Hey, Sammy. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Don't you worry. That was also probably a good idea because I got my drink. All right. Sammy. Hi. My cat's here. She showed up. She said hi. What's up? All right, we're doing channel reviews. We're going over channels, Sammy. Really? But yeah, what was I saying? Anyone know what happened in Freedom? Hello, when they were. I don't see an issue. But anyways, what was I saying? Words and stuff, very important things. Yeah, so work on a different type of font to use. And let's see. Hold on. You guys want to see? You guys want to see Samantha? She's my cat. She's insistent on coming in here to say hi. You feel it? Want to see the cat? Who wants to see the cat? She don't usually come in here. This is a rare moment. You might not see Sammy for like another month. So you all want to see the cat? Don't everybody jump up at once now. Let's see. Furry, speed art, white noise, and speed art. Reads description. All right. So, let's see. Got your uploads, your individual playlist. You got your subscriptions on the front page as well. Show me the cat. You've been summoned, Sammy. All right. Oop. This is Samantha. She's a floof. Of course, you don't want to look at the screen. Here we go. We're going to move the screen to you. That's Samantha. She's pretty chill. If you come to the house, she'll come up and say hi to you. One cat equals one like. That's how this works. All right. She's purring up a storm, too. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't mind the subscriptions be on the front. Just keep in mind that might drive someone to accidentally click off of your channel. Not intentionally, but they want to know what those people are about. And you don't want people to accidentally come away from your channel is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. What else do we got? Let's take a look at the About section. Cruises 12 years. 12 years? How do you know how old my cat is? No, she's 10. But on this channel, you'll find animation, speed paints, and whatever else I decide to upload here. I'll be attempting to branch out on multiple different animation series based on off video games or something elsewhere I find interesting, or maybe even on something completely made up. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them, as for now, the only secondary content I upload is speed paints of concept foreshadowing the succeeding of my animations. Let me know if you have any ideas or things I could upload that is not time consuming. I hope you enjoy your stay here, but be sure to subscribe if you enjoy what I do. Or I try to upload once a week, but it isn't official. Please sure to follow me on social media if you want to stay up to date on animation progress and more. Determination. You're very warm. You know that? She's very warm. It's very humid out. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Don't forget, Fumes. This is a network, so not every time when there used to be like a couple 100,000 people that were a part of the network, so naturally they would subscribe to the channel. Doesn't necessarily mean they're dedicated subscribers, but they were part of the network, and there's still lots of people that are part of the network. Doesn't necessarily mean that everyone watches the videos. I mean, most channels are even lucky to get 10% of what they initially have. So just keep that in mind when it comes to how channels work, and how network channels work. You look at Curse; it's still almost the same way. Okay, so I'd find a more dedicated like channel link. Bye, Sammy. I'd find a more dedicated like channel upload schedule. That's what I would say. That's the word I'm looking for. I would say also push your Twitter and Tumblr more forward than your Facebook, only because I don't know how I feel about Facebook right now. Also keep your branding consistent, as this is now a bit different and in better quality than the other one. Yeah, partnered or aspiring partners. Essentially, that's the long and short of what I said. Like me, I get maybe like 10% of my people watching. I have like 3,000 subscribers and only like roughly 270 to 300 views for a video. Then that's good. It's not bad. It's not terrible. So that's actually pretty decent. And it's like another good example. You got people like I'm gonna use PewDiePie for example. His percentages are actually terrible. He gets like 1 million views or 1.5 to 2 million views for a video, but he has like 63 million subscribers. So, I mean, numbers basis, he's doing terrible, but he's also getting millions of views. So who cares at the end of the day? I like it. It's a good description. Let's check out your Twitter. When was the last time you were on there? All right. Again, you're letting YouTube post this stuff for you. I would shut that stuff down. That way you can post your stuff and put the proper hashtags on it, like hashtag Undertale. So just as an idea. And I like that you did great on hashtags here. So keep that up. My favorite cat, Olivia Joy. Cat, kitty cat, cute kitty, Instagram. All right. What can I comment on this? I would talk to more people. I would also post a lot more often, too. You have this huge gap between August 9th and August 28th. That's a massive gap. Big enough you would drive a boat through it. So I wouldn't have a gap that large when you're trying to put videos together. Well, not videos, but posts on here. Talk to other people. Put up sketch art, line art. People love that stuff. All right, let's take a look at your playlist. Live stream, speed paint, love tale. Okay, they're all looking good. These are looking good because you got a fair amount of videos in them. I feel like there's some that are not in a playlist, so just keep that in mind. That I just get that feeling. Animating Doki Doki Live. Okay. The thing about your thumbnails is they don't really change from thumbnail to thumbnail. They are literally the same thumbnail when it comes to your live streaming and when it comes to a lot of other things. You put your character on the right, you put a lot of text over them, and it makes it look like they're all the same. But I can definitely say your live streams are all the same. So you absolutely have to change those up every time. That way, if someone like me is looking at your channel, they can see that there's a difference in what I'm to expect on those thumbnails from that live stream. So, let's see. So just keep this in mind when you're using music for certain things, that if it's disorienting music, it's very hard to watch. And secondly, your audio levels are too high. I have my computer set at 50, like that's my volume is 50, and that was so loud I had to turn down my volume from 50. So watch your decibels. Like watch how loud the music is that you're uploading. You didn't fill out your description at all and just told people to join the Discord. You need to fill out the description, and let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, you absolutely need to fill out the description for every video you do. And let's see. Eli Dreamer, live animation, and real-time animation, Doki Doki DDLC animation, drawing art, live art, Doki Doki Literature Club, Doki Doki Literature Club animation, Doki Doki Literature Club, Doki Doki. You don't have Doki Doki Literature Club live animation on there at all. And that actually does become a bit of you're missing some things. You're missing some things. Thank God for lids. You're missing some things on here that I would consider valuable information. Again, getting into more aspect of drawing digitally, and like this is a digital animation over time. You could even go as far as like time-lapse animation. Or Doki Doki Literature Club time-lapse animation. There's a lot of different types of tags you could have been going with, but you didn't. You were just focusing on the fact that it's Doki Doki. So try to make the tags more specific to the video itself. The next thing, I like the context of the video. And you really got to fill out that description. There's no links to any social media in there, and there's no description of what the video is. So as far as SEO goes for this, it's pretty invisible. Art versus artist. Pardon me. Didn't mean to yawn on you. So those are my recommendations there, Eli. I definitely hope they help. You got a little bit. You're still working on it. You got a little bit of revamping to do, and I would definitely get your upload schedule up to date, because you had like a month gap here, and that is too large of a gap. So try not to disappear off the face of the planet like that. People tend to not come back. Hey, Rogers Workout, what's up? So that is my recommendations. All right, so little PSA in the middle of all this. We're gonna talk about the PSA. And first and foremost, I'm an individual who runs on likes. I can't help but notice we only have 9 likes in this live stream, and that bothers me a little. I feel like we could get to at least 15. I feel that way, and I'm in my feelings right now. So I kind of feel like we could get that a little bit higher, and I don't know. I kind of feel like we could get that a little bit higher. So as I said, I operate on likes, so I'm waiting. But the next thing I want to definitely make mention of is a little PSA moment here. I do these live streams more than once a week, believe it or not. I actually also do it over on the MGN, which is another little sister channel of Freedom. And what I do there is a bunch of stuff that's super dedicated and helpful for YouTubers and gaming YouTubers, and just
MGN is the MCN for.
And it says that the MCN for gamers, and that's very true. And a lot of the stuff I do here is very focused around gaming, but recently it's been a lot about education and educating gamers and educating YouTubers. And that's something I've been wanting to focus on for a while. So I actually use this as the outlet to do it. We have things like Free Games Friday. We have a lot of fun here, but most importantly, every Tuesday, channel review time it is. And it happens at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every week on this channel. Every week, without fail. I am there, my smiling face, there to help you out. But that's not the only place I can help you out, and I want you guys to know this. This particular video sequence called Frosted One-on-Ones is where I go over your videos as a video. Well, not your video, but your channel as a video, and dedicate X amount of time to just solely look at your channel. And my objective behind it is to educate and teach people how to learn off of other individuals. So that if you want your channel reviewed as its own video, that's where you submit it in the comment section of this video, and I highly recommend doing that. I look at everything. Next, on my own beautiful little channel, this is just me, because remember, I'm here, I want to help you guys, I want to make sure you guys are laughing and having a good time, and that's what my channel is all about. I do have a channel, I occasionally do go over other channels on my, is there a queue? It's a randomized wheel, so technically yes, but yeah, it did seem a little empty there, didn't it? But on this channel, I have I try to have fun. I try to keep people entertained, and this is an entertaining channel. Occasionally, though, you'll see me pop on here and do channel reviews, and that is something that I don't mind doing because it definitely helps people out. But lately, I've been trying to focus on getting content up here that's going to be focused on some other things. And I do invite you. It's not me reaching out to beg for a subscribe because that's not. You don't need to do that to get on my good graces. You guys are all lovely people to begin with. But this is where I do. This is what I do. This is what I started off of. This is my baby right here. So if you ever want to show your support, this is where I'm at. All right. All right. Continuing. We're going to spin that. Wait, no. We're going to open the list. That's what we're about to do. We're going to open the list. And on MGN, there's a ton of tips. Every Monday and Wednesday, I drop some pretty decent YouTube tips that I personally research and try to help everyone out with. So, yeah. What do you mean he's quick to see Rob Dyke? I don't know what you're talking about. No idea. Wait, stop. I couldn't stop it. Faza Rain, you're up. I'm definitely subbing. All right, let's pop that up there. All right. All right, there's going to be something we're going to be talking about real quick. But I couldn't help it. I notice all your images are actually missing right here, and I'm not exactly sure why or what you have here. But next I want to definitely make mention of is that I like the banner up to all of these little icons here. I would get rid of them. Honestly, they are not helping. You're just advertising those different types of social media. Doesn't really necessarily mean you have it. Doesn't necessarily mean you don't, but they don't belong on your banner. The banner has to be about you. Take your name and center that stuff because that's all about you. It's all about you, okay? Put that down here and make it center. All right. Now then, you got online epic kill montage. We're going to talk about this thing real quick, though. Do not use channel intros. They are like Axe body spray on a teenager. They are a deterrent for everything that you could potentially... No, they're just bad. It's just bad. I don't recommend them. It's just they don't help the channel at all. As a matter of fact, they're more distracting and deterring than they are as getting people to want to watch your channel. And I say that because usually they're loud, usually they're obnoxious, and usually it just seems pushy. So, and you're utilizing 10 seconds of precious time that you could be using to grab a person's attention. I highly recommend, one, watching the video I did on this on MGN, and two, going into your next thought process, and if you're really married to this thing, use it as an outro rather than an intro and lead it into an end card. I was, and then I accidentally pressed spin. Whoops. And had it not been a person that's in the chat, I wouldn't have done it. But let's see. Okay, upload 6 hours ago. So you're actively uploading, so that's not bad. I want to see your uploads at the top. That's the first thing you want people to see. Next, I want to see some individual playlists and some creative playlists on your front page. That way people have more of a suggested like lineup of things to watch. And next, your about section. Fill it out. You're definitely going to want to fill out your about section. Move your social media closer to the front. Not exactly sure why Mixer's there. Mixer, I know, is another streaming system, but you definitely want to move your actual social media closer to the front of that. Okay, so let's see. All right, so you're letting YouTube post for you, and I think I mentioned this a couple times. Don't do that. Post your own videos on here. Then also make sure to proper hashtags and everything. I think I'll let Kigo in if she or he is still here when we get done. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and then we'll respin it one last time. Let's see, small YouTuber trying to become a part of the gaming thing. So what you got to do is you got to get more interactive on Twitter. Talk with other people. Post other things, not just your video, just anything that usually comes to mind. I like when I run into things or I find something interesting, I post it up on Twitter. If I find something interesting that other people say, I'll reblog it. It's a matter of the interaction and whatnot, because you never know who's going to be watching your channel and going to go, oh, or not watching your channel, but watching your Twitter activity. Go, well, what's this? And they or who reblogged this, and they get brought to your channel. So keep that in mind, okay? So let's go to the excuse me, playlist. Definitely fill out that about section though. All right, so you just started playing Halo Infinite, I'm thinking. You got Let's Play For Honor, Fez of Rain, and GTA 5 videos. I'm pretty sure you got more than just 17 videos on your channel. I'm going to tell you that as soon as I get to it. Okay, you don't. Never mind. So you don't have more. Wait, what then? How? Oh, you're a baby channel. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. You just started. You literally just started. Your channel's not even a month old. It just started. That's why I got confused. Not saying that it's bad. No, I'm just saying it's new. It's infantile. So I also get this GTA 5 into your GTA 5 playlist, this video. But the next thing I want to mention, you got to make sure all your thumbnails are always different. Make sure your thumbnails are always different, and that way you can drive more attention to that channel. And that way it just doesn't look like you're just uploading the same thing over and over again. On top of that, you also got a lot of really conflicting titles here. For some reason, Mission 1.4 came after 1.5, but before 1.6. And that doesn't make any sense. So try more so to add more flair to the titles. The more interesting the title is, the more that an individual will want to click it. For example, on my own channel, I'll bring this up real quick. I used to play a lot of video games. And, I'm going to use this one first and foremost. Doki Doki Literature Club, a subtle hint of disturbing. That's my spin on the title for that. Always add a little bit more to the title to make people want to click it. Or Doki Doki Literature Club. What's going on? That's another tag. So, another title that is unique in its own. I could just say Doki Doki Literature Club Part 5, but I could imagine the other thousands and thousands of channels that have already played this game also do Doki Doki Literature Club Part 5. So you want your stuff to stick out a lot. So try to make unique titles to that video. So I like utilizing the idea of what happened in the video to make me want to title it that way and make people want to watch it. So let's watch your most recent thing. It says, Road to Halo Infinite Episode 1. Also, couldn't help but notice some of your videos are short and some of your videos are long. Try to keep your videos underneath 15 minutes. If it's a video and not a live stream. See how distracting that is? As if I was a person with a very short attention span, that I would have walked out. honestly, a lot of and most of the times, if I'm looking for new channels to watch, if they have an intro, I leave, and I say that only because it's not good looking. It's not good looking. But something is bothering me a little, and I have to ask. Do you own a larger YouTube channel, or was shouted out by a larger YouTube channel at any point in time, or you somehow got traffic to come to your channel? Because something's just not adding up, and that's the amount of subscribers to views. Did you have a bunch of videos? Well, you couldn't have. You just started this, so it's very head scratchy. This channel with the amount of subs to views. So you couldn't have deleted a bunch of really good, high performing videos, because again, this channel's only been around since the 10th of this year, on August. That's less than 30 days ago. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, maybe someone sent some subscribers your way, or you got shout out or something. I'm just trying to find it out. But anyways. Going back to this. Again, the thumbnail needs to be unique. That's not a unique thumbnail, because I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have that.
Hey guys.
Right, 13 seconds of darkness is really... Nyeh.
Fozzer Rain here. And in today's video, I'm going to be starting a Let's Play, playing a Master Chief Collection. So, basically, I'm going to start from Halo 1, all the way up until Halo Wars 2 or Halo 5, depending on how the series does. So yeah, like and subscribe for more content. Let's begin.
Alright, so I know this was uploaded by you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you need. I can tell you uploaded this because you put an intro at the beginning of it, but I'm surprised you didn't utilize your ability to edit. You have none at the moment. There's no edits in this. It's just straight play. I would get rid of spaces like this. You're not talking. You're not saying anything. I also would say, when it comes to enthusiasm, when getting behind a mic, be excited, because the more entertained you are, the more entertained other people are when it comes to watching you. That makes sense. You want other people to be as entertained by you as you are entertained by you. I guess that makes sense. Be entertaining. Get excited for what you're doing. I do these live streams for a while sometimes. It's hard. And then I do another live stream right after this live stream. It's hard. So I get that it can be difficult sometimes. Jump cuts are absolutely needed when the pacing of the game is this slow. Also, again, you gotta want to work on the tags. The tags are too specific for, they're not specific. They're not specific enough. They're too broad for the gameplay that's being played right now. Oh, okay, cool. Your first pilot episode's anniversary was yesterday. Nifty. So next thing I want to say, oofity oof oof. So more so tag towards what's going on in the video rather than the tag of the video. By the way, are you wearing orange reddish? Actually, it's red. It's red. It's coming out orange red, but it's red. It's red. It's the lighting that I'm coming off of the screen right here, and this lighting kind of mixing together. I think there might be dumkies. I think. I don't know what, but I think. So here's the other issue. You're not playing Halo Combat Evolved. You're playing Halo Infinite. There's a difference there. You got your social media links right here, which is awesome. But then you did something which is a big no-no. And this, you might not think this, but this is actually almost borderline tag stuffing. How am I doing? How are you doing, Luke Sky? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, pretty decent actually. I could use a lot more likes on this stream, but I'm doing pretty good other than that. hey, Catanics. Titanics. You're the Titanic. But yeah, you're gonna want to be careful with this because this could be considered tag stuffing. These have nothing to do with the video that's in context right now. Talk about what you're doing in this. What are you doing in this? And that will be your description of this video. Link maybe if there's a download place to get this from, but other than that, that's and also maybe the description of the game, but that should come after the description of your gameplay. So that's my recommendation. You want to build your SEO. These are what pretty much we call fluff tags. There's nothing in there. It's just made to fill in an empty space. You need specific tags. Hey, Eddie Fabula. I have no idea, Cruzy. So those are my suggestions, my dude. You got a bit to fix, but you are just starting. And that's why you're here. You're here to learn. So I hope any of this helped you. Even if it's just your review or other people's reviews, what you could have learned off of them, I hope the information that I provided does help. All right? All right. This is going to be the last one for tonight. And before I get going, because this is a rare night where I do 4 instead of 3, this is going to be the last one for tonight. And before I get going, keep in mind that I do these twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, once here every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I also do them on MGN, which is the sister network for Freedom. We exist. It's a thing. We're there. And on there,
MGN is the M.
Shut up. And on there, I drop a whole bunch of YouTube knowledge that you guys will love because they're video specific. And also, I do the channel reviews there every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So try checking that out as well. And then, before I open the list, my other channel, my personal channel, I shouldn't say my other channel. This is my channel, which is Frosted Fricks. I do fun things. I try to be entertaining. I try to be fun. We try to have fun here. I do voice acting. I do Reddit readings. I do green text readings. I have fun. We have fun. And I play games. That's what I do. But I also practice. I like to practice what I preach in here. So if you guys ever want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. This is me just saying, hey, it exists. I'm not saying go subscribe because that's not what I do here. But I'm saying it exists. It is an existent thing. I do stuff. I'm not just some guy they hired to do this. I do this. I YouTube. All right. So let's continue. I'm so nice. I put myself up twice. Give me a cookie, but you can't. Can't give me any cookies? I want a cookie now. All right. List is open. Last time we're opening the list for tonight. We'll give 15 seconds, and then I'm going to close it. Well, I'm going to give 15 seconds, and I'm going to start a 30-second timer, then I'm going to close it. Woo! All right, now we start the 30-second timer. That's all in my head. I was just doing stuff in my head. It happens. It is ungodly hot in here. I am, like, literally sitting in a pool of sweat. King Shizzy. Prince family, you're already there. You don't need to ask again. It's 2:33 in the morning. Where you are, game members? What's it like, future man? I want to know what the New York lottery numbers are. Tell me if I won. Let's go ahead and spin this. Am I Marty McFly? Ha! Get some ice. It's gonna ill milk before it gets in here. All right, King. All right, King, tell me you're still here. You literally just put your name down. I need to know if you're still here. My Marty McFly. It's time to go back to the future, guy. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's fine. It's like it's going back in time to the future. Anyways, let's talk about your banner. The banner's pretty cool. I have a concern if this is your artwork or not. The next thing I want to make mention of is I would get rid of the Twitch and the Twitter thing off of there and just rely on it being over here. I find this very distracting, and I don't really see your name anywhere on your banner. I'd rather see that, honestly. Next thing I want to make mention of is, I don't know, I'm not sure if the yellow is working, but I also want to make mention is that these characters' backs are actually being cut off, and I can actually see the square that they are located in. So keep that in mind when you go to put together your thumbnail. I would really rather see your name here more dominantly. Let's see, you got your uploads in the front, your popular uploads. I want to see playlists and individual playlists on your front page as well. I like how these are here, but I want to see more. Hey, Smoo, 7moo. Let's go to the About section. Eventually. Welcome to my channel. I post videos with me playing FPS games, usually about Rainbow Six Siege. My content is filled with dark edits, highlights, dank edits. Sorry, my apologies. Dank edits, highlights, game-breaking glitches, upload schedule. I will try to upload once every 2 to 3 days. I'm going to hold you to that. Let's look at your Twitter. And your Twitter. There we go. Love how it opens it twice. Awesome. So you kept your branding consistent, which is great. Sorry. Let's see. Twitch keeps banning my account for spamming tryhards in chat. Well, stop that. Let's see. Meme in Siege video. Is this copying any Anthony Pitt? Question mark. All right. So you're throwing down some dank memes on Twitter, and that's actually really good because that drives a lot of attention. So keep that up. I actually like your use of Twitter. I would like to see you talk to other people as well, but I like your use of Twitter. He is game members. He is the last one of the day. Check out your playlist. You need playlists, mister. Get your stuff into playlist because it actually builds the metadata on that channel. I want to see that metadata cranked up. Work on it, my dude. Just work on it, and yeah, it'll help you. You want to put everything in an individual playlist depending on like what type of content it is. I know you do Rainbow Six Siege, but think outside of it. What are you doing? Because you said you do dank edits and compilations and different things. Those could all be their own like playlist. So just think about that when you're putting together your videos. Let's see. Looks like you... Okay, so you just got back in editing. Well, you just got back into video making. But the issue that you're running into here is that Dr. Disrespect? Anyways, the issue that you're running in here is that you are doing more than just Rainbow Six, and your upload schedule is not consistent to what you said. I want to see a consistent upload schedule. I really do. You need to have a consistent upload schedule. That way one, you can stay relevant on YouTube, and two, it not only through the relevancy, it pushes people to want to keep watching your content because you're constantly supplying them content to watch. Caviera 1v5 Diffuse Clutch Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. Did I mute it? My fault.
I'm joking! Stop! Stop! Your ally wasn't very challenging, but I found it. Last chance.
R4 is deployed into enemy controlled area. Down. You've been spotted by R4. Fall back.
interesting little trap mix. Yeah, no, I was actually checking that just now. It's an interesting little trap mix you got playing in the background. I'm not sure like where you got it from, but it doesn't seem to be breaking any rules yet. But be careful when it comes to picking up music from other like locations, because you never know where it's from and if it might have a copyright claim to it. So just be very careful about that type of thing. Let's see. I like the title. The title's pretty good. Caviar 1v5 Diffuse Clutch Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. That's smart. Look at that. You put the title in the tag. 16 in Vegas Pro 14, but just one vid. And I'm thinking about the buy Premiere Pro. Should I do that? I mean, I'm a good cutter and editor. I love Premiere Pro. I swear by it. I tried doing Vegas, couldn't do it. I'm a Premiere Pro baby, and that's what it's going to be for me. I always do Premiere Pro. That's my jam. I love Premiere Pro. So I swear by it. Tags. You got Rainbow Six Siege Ace Clutch Siege memes. It's not really a meme. King Shizzy Asset Siege. Rainbow Six Siege ranked gameplay. Siege montage. Clash, not a good tag. Maverick, Rainbow Six Siege, Rainbow Six Siege Clutch. I feel like you said Rainbow Six Siege Clutch at least 3 or 4 times in here. Just you only need to do it once. Repeating the tag is not going to make the tag any more tag. So I would put more specific, like what other than you. It's a clutch. What else is going on in here? What's the character you're playing? What's the game style that you're playing? What is or like that's very important to how to tag this. Then you go, more vids coming soon. What do you guys think about the new ops? And that's cool that you discuss that you're opening up a good discussion. But the issue behind that is, yes, I'm messing with the video. The issue behind that is, I don't know, I want to see more of a description towards the video. Is this your gameplay? If so, like, what did you go through mentally when you're putting it together? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what Maverick had to do anything with the tags either, so be careful with that. I had the time machine. I'm only back in time. So, fun fact, YouTube shortcut. If your cursor was the last thing to touch, the last thing your cursor touched was the video, you hit any of the numbers, it'll jump that many minutes into, well, jump that many percentage, that much of a percentage into the video. So if I hit 1%, if I hit 1, it hits 10% of the video. 2 is 20, 3 is 30, 4 is 40, 5 is 50. Kind of fun stuff. 0 is right at the beginning of the video. So, fun fact, if you ever want to mess around with some keys. You like unicorns. What do I think? I think they're fanciful. I think they're pretty fancy. They deserve a chance too. All right, I like that. I like that you talk to most of your people. Don't miss them all, even if it's a negative video. Believe it or not, they don't stay up on Freedom. On MGN they do, but on Freedom they don't. They go into unlisted. But if you like the video, this video will be found in your liked videos, but it's just going to be marked as unlisted. You're not going to be able to find it on the main page when it's done being uploaded. Unicorns, man, I don't know. They're fun. They look fun. Like horses with horns. They're like the narwhal of lands. But I don't know. I would work more on your descriptions and tags, really build that metadata, and that should help you out. Now, as far as thumbnails go, the thumbnail is not too bad. I would try to make the face a little bit more visible, because she does end up kind of bleeding in with everything. So that's my recommendation. Those are all my recommendations for you, actually. I really hope they help, but I want to see more uploads from you, my dude. You got to get on your upload game. That's going to help and really fix up that banner a bit more. And those are my suggestions to you. You got a lot more than that, but those are my suggestions for you for tonight. I thank you guys very much for watching. I definitely hope all the information I dropped tonight definitely helped most of you out. If not, I recommend rewatching it again and getting that help you need. I also, again, do these every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on MGN. Check it out. Fun place to be. And I drop more than just those. I put out a whole bunch of educational videos. Recently, this past week, the best resource tool for any YouTuber. What to do before recording a Let's Play. The lapel microphone and you. Most affordable audio setup for beginner YouTube. So there's lots of different things that you guys could go over. And I, again, I also have my own channel. All these are located in the description below. If you want to check out my own channel, it is available for you guys to look with your peepers. It's fun. I do entertaining things, and it's there. So if you guys ever want to check that out, it's available. So I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you very much for following along. You guys have been beautiful and awesome, and as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty and keep moving forward.